Hi, I'm Rob and this is Gems of War. In this video I'm going to show you a really straightforward team you can use for this all-seeing eye faction assault. Really straightforward, really easy to use, and most people are going to be able to make this team. First things first though, make sure you go to the shop and make sure you grab tier 1. This is going to give you a potion of enchantment, so all your troops start enchanted at the start of each and every battle. And you gain some extra chaos shards, some faction assault sigils, and more besides. Now, if you can afford tier 3, it is totally worth doing, because you're going to pick up a brand new troop, the Burning Ocularon. Burns an enemy, deals damage to them, and converts red gems to skulls to boost the effect. It's the red gems to skulls which I really like about this troop. They could be seriously handy, an elemental monster, and I quite like the traits too, particularly the third one. Halve enemy gem masteries is not to be underestimated. It's going to seriously slow down how long it takes the enemy to get charged up to cast their spells. There's also at tier 4 a shortcut to a Jar of Eyes if you do not have that weapon yet and so require it immediately. Right, all you do now is you go along, you play these games and you earn extra points as you go along, and the further you go the more rewards you get. So the fight for this, I'm going to create a really straightforward team, really easy to use. It's not what we refer to in the community as a pure faction team. You don't have to do that straight away. You can do that near the end. You can create a simple team like this using the required colours, which are blue and green, to get through the main part of this faction. Then when you get to that point where you want to get the bonus points for the pure faction team, then you can do that when it's required. What regard as pure faction, I'll just show you, because these are using the required colours of the delve. Really straightforward team to use, but we're in the all-seeing eye kingdom or faction, so if we do that and apply that, this is the troops you would need to use if you want to do this, you know, is as the pure way, using the pure faction, using only the troops which are available from this faction. These are the ones you get from the portals you unlock in the all-seeing eye, and you have to use a mixture of all of these to do it on the hardest level possible. So, oh, excuse me, it's quite tricky to do, because these troops, there's a couple that do damage, and there's one that steals attack, and one that gives life. So you have to get a good mixture of these to actually work out how to do it, and I will post a team on how to do that sometime in the future, but don't need to worry about that just yet. For this faction, you can go a very long way with the team as simple as this. We can have the Mirage Queen. All elemental allies start with 50% mana, reduce damage from skulls by 33%, and gain 9 life when attacking delves. The spell is to curse all enemies and convert all green gems to doom skulls. And there'll be a lot of green there, because we're going to be using 2 times King Gobtruffle. Deals damage to all enemies, then creates a mix of 14 green and brown gems boosted by poisoned and diseased enemies, and gains the standard goblin extra turn. Now with 2 of them, that is going to be a really good chance of looping these 2 together, because if the first one doesn't manage to get his extra turn and loop, then if we've got a second one charged up, then there's a good chance that Builder and they can just keep on literally casting between each other. And should they fail to get charged up, we can cast our Boreal Crystal, which explodes 61, in my case, green gems. This is affected by your magic level in the game, and grants a random status effect to all elemental allies, and has a summon too, which is really handy. So everybody, these 3 troops here, will get a random status effect. You can go Elementalist class in this. That is a really good way to go. In Archer class at the moment, there's no major benefit to that. In fact, it's probably more beneficial to be an Elementalist class with the Mirage Queen being there, because you still get a nice 50% start. All the 4 matches are going to seriously slow down the enemy. And we go for +2 green, +1 blue, -1 brown as the barrier. So I've done the first couple already, because they were unbelievably straightforward. It was literally just start the game, collect maybe 1 lot of green, and then cast, and we were done. So it was literally as fast as that. Like here now, we just start the game, cast Gobtruffle, and that is done. Obviously that will vary on your magic level in the game as well. Not everyone's going to be able to do it quite that quickly, so you could be better off charging up the second gob truffle as well, but the way gob truffle works is there's a good chance that they'll repeat anyway. Now, when you do this, the quickest way is to dive straight across the middle in this eye-shaped thing here. Look, there's an eye there. Looks like an eyebrow. And what are these? Spots? Bit of acne going on? Or is it the inner workings of the eye connecting all things up? Who knows? I like to think of these things and I have no idea why. But yeah, you can do this in just 3 battles, straight across the middle there. When you do this one here, you can then, if you like, go around the edges, pick up all the other rooms if you like to boost the room treasure multiplier. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go literally straight across the middle in the shortest way possible, straight to the eyeball. So we can grab some green for gob truffle face. See if he'll loop. He won't, but we can cast this and that will charge up the team hopefully. Not quite. So we're going to have a second cast. And that will do it. You can look around for Mirage Queen, obviously, the skulls, Doom Skulls to green, or green to Doom Skulls even. I didn't bother then because half the time you spend looking for that, unless you've seen it literally immediately, you could have just collected or cast another gob truffle. He's a handsome looking fella, isn't he? Got eyes all over the shop. Aye aye, aye aye aye, aye aye, aye aye aye. Anyway. Right, so if we need 2 casts, we're better off getting our second gob truffle up. So, at the very least, we can cast these back to back. And that did charge up the first one again, so we were able to cast that 3 times in a row, if was required. As I said, that will depend upon your magic level in the game. And just rinse and repeat. All-seeing eye. The thing is, they're called all-seeing eye, but you would kind of like to think so, wouldn't you? I mean, with that amount of eyes going on, it's like, if they ain't all-seeing, then there's definitely something wrong there somewhere. Things got more eyes than legs. If that's even a thing. How many creatures have got more eyes than legs? Not that this is a nature thing, or it's a thing of any great importance. Or why would that matter? Who knows? Why do I say these things? I come out with the most random... Sometimes I actually wonder what's going on in my own brain. I honestly do. There's a strange mixture of stuff going in there sometimes. Look at that, he's got more eyes than teeth. That's seriously impressive. Not that I've counted his teeth, I'm just guessing. Actually, he's got some teeth in the middle. He's got teeth on his tongue. What a weirdo. He's weird. I wonder what his nickname is. Anyway. Right, collect them, and this is literally it. So just 2 times gob truffles, Mirage Queen, both available from the underworld. And a Boreal Crystal, you don't really need that, it's just useful for the explosion of green gems and the status effect to all elementals, but anything that explodes gems that are blue, green, red, whatever, all be handy. Try not to block King Gob Truffle though, so you don't really want something that's green and blue at the same time as well, so that's the only one I would seriously avoid. Never really looked at these all-seeing eye things before.
Mana surge.
They are rather hideous, aren't they? Look at that thing. Alright, straight across. Try to spin it at the bottom. Slightly strange. And kaboosh. Or boom shakalaka, as I sometimes like to say. Not much green there, but probably enough to get going on. The second Gob Truffle will be ready on the next turn because of the enchantment. Can we cast Mirage Queen just for fun? Yes, we can. And that will do. Really easy team. Hardly anything to think about. Which is the way we like it sometimes. Don't always want to have to work things out and stuff like that all the time. Sometimes it's just nice to just crack on with it. Dead straightforward team. Practically runs itself. Potion of Explosion virtually set me up for this, so there's not much to think about. Shall I cast this first? Get the other Gob Truffle up. That's guaranteed now to give a minimum of 2 casts. And win the game. I'll just do 2 more and call it a day. Because this is it. It's literally going to be rinse and repeat of what I'm doing. Our Boral Crystal got charged up first, so we can cast that first. If you want a bit of variety, you can look around, see if you can cast Mirage Queen. And there it is. Right, last one. Right, both Gob Truffles are already up and running. Didn't quite get a extra turn out of the second one, but we've got a nice Mirage Queen thing here. It's probably better to cast up Boral Crystal in that situation, get the second or the Gob Truffle up. I don't want to call him the Gob Truffle. Probably because it's a stupid name. And why calling him the Gob Truffle, even if it's a stupid name, makes any difference, I have no idea. Right, anyway, that is it. That's all I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing that again and again and again. And you make sure you go to the rewards at the end. Grab them with both hands, chuck them in your pocket, say thank you very much, and move on to the next thing. There's a video. Found it useful or helpful or anything like that, then hit that like and subscribe button. Would be a good thing to do, would it not? Yes. But it's your choice. I'm not trying to talk you into it. I am. A little bit. Because it's helpful. It's good for me too. And it's good for you, because when you hit that like button, what that means is that goes in your liked videos history. And when you want to refer to this video in the future, like see how you get those pure faction troops again or something like that, or you forgot what the team was, then you can come back to it. And just simply by clicking that like button. And that's it. It's done. And I'm waffling and I'm carrying on and I have no idea why. And I'm out of here, but thanks for watching and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.